from the Levine Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. ESPN3 presents coverage of the South Regional of the 2017 TBT. And tonight it's the 2-seed Ram Nation, the VCU Alumni, against the 15-seed Showtime. Earlier today here in the South Regional of the TBT, it was Golden Boot Dynasty winning along with NC Prodigal Sons. The winner of this game, Ram Nation versus Showtime, takes on the winner of the nightcap game between the 7-seed Blue Zoo and 10-seed Primetime Players. And welcome back, everyone. Good evening to you. Brock Bowling, Stan Luder with you, and two exciting games already in the books today, and two more tonight. We start with Ram Nation against Showtime. Should be a good one.
Well, this is a team that everybody's been talking about all through this week in Charlotte. Ram Nation, the Virginia Commonwealth alums. Got a lot of names you know, guys that have played big-time basketball. They put on the show. They got their own support staff back here. Should be an interesting ball game. Ram Nation, Showtime. You know what that means, don't you?
It's good stuff.
Time to go. Showtime.
Showtime. It should be a fun one. And here's the basketball tournament overview. It's in its fourth season. $2 million winner-take-all prize. 64 teams qualify. There you see the previous champions. The two-time defending champion, Overseas Elite, is here as the number 1 seed in the South region. It won today, but a close one against 16-seed Chattanooga Trenches, 84-74. They are 14-0 all-time in this event in the last 3 years. Larry Sanders will jump center circle for Ram Nation against Showtime, and R.J. Slauson opening tap, and here we go. This is Showtime, the 15 seed. The core of this year's team hails from Council, Virginia. Very fast-moving, athletic team as R.J. Slauson comes up short on the jumper to begin the game, and the rebound to Ram Nation. Here's Eric Maynor, point guard for this team. Lots of players on this team played for VCU's 2011 Final Four team, led by former coach Shaka Smart.
They can run, they can defend, and really the funny thing about it is, and it's interesting you mentioned Shaka Smart, they're really just a mini version of what we saw in the 2011 season. They put pressure on you in a lot of ways. They look for easy baskets. They try to demoralize the opponent. You already see a deflection, pressure on the basketball. This is not going to be an easy game for Showtime.
Slauson inside, draws the double team, got fouled from behind, I believe by Larry Sanders, number 23 for Ram Nation. It is on Sanders, and that's his first. Ram Nation, the 2 seed. On the inbounds play, shot up and missed by Showtime by Kenny Manigault, and the rebound to Ram Nation. There's Eric Maynor, point guard for Ram Nation, the 2 seed.
Maynard, Jamie Skeen, Sanders, all have NBA experience at one time or another.
Skeen, fade away, got it, and Ram Nation on the board, and their fans follow this team very well. They're right behind us here at Queens University.
You thought they were coming down here to play UNC Charlotte or something. They've got their own fan club. Made signs, everything. Here you go.
2-on-3 break. Here's Brandon Rozelle in transition, a 3. Too strong, and the rebound, R.J. Slauson for Showtime. Here comes Lee Skinner. Mardrakus Wade, number 1, former point guard at the University of Arkansas with the ball. His elbow jumper crawls out. Rebound to Reggie Williams for Ram Nation.
Pace of play will be very important. Showtime cannot afford to give up the long-range jumpers and get into that run game. They've got to be smart with the ball, patient with the basketball, get shots like that.
And Lee Skinner breaks the drought for Showtime, and it makes it 3-2, Showtime by 1.
Skinner close to home, played at Wofford, down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Solid perimeter players, had some chances to play overseas.
Skeen on the baseline, finds Sanders, and now Brandon Rozelle. Rozelle inside, floater got tapped away, out of bounds, they say, off of Showtime with 7 to shoot. 5 people on this Ram Nation club were part of VCU's 2011 Final Four team. Here's Rozelle, open for three and too strong. Sanders, the offensive rebound. Maynard will direct traffic again. Sanders got pushed and he's fouled. Sanders is replacing Javonte Reddick, who's out with an injury. So they picked up Larry Sanders, and that's a good acquisition for them. Early sub as Romeo Travis, number 9, comes in for Ram Nation. He'll replace Larry Sanders. Skeen, open for three. Just in and out. Rebound to Showtime and Kenny Manigault. Skinner fakes the three. Floating shot goes down for Lee Skinner. He has all 5 Showtime points.
Nice play by Skinner. A little head and shoulders fakes, gets him a new position there. Body under control, makes that shot. They're going to need a lot of that tonight.
Reach in foul called on Mardrakus Wade for Showtime. That's his first. Played at Arkansas from 2010 to 2014. Under both John Pelfrey and current coach Mike Anderson. So Brandon Rozelle, number 32, inbounds to Maynard for Ram Nation. Skeen, position down low on Slauson and draws the foul on Slauson. Skeen will go to the line and shoot 2.
Using their size advantage, their experience, clock down, just go inside, get guys to overcommit, and Jamie Skeen, local guy, and you see the physicality at 6'9". We've seen him be able to step out and make the jump shot. This is going to be a very, very tough team in the TBT to knock out Ram Nation.
Yeah, Jamie Skeen, Charlotte native, like you said, went to Wake Forest for 3 years, graduated, transferred to VCU for the 2010-11 season and was part of that Final Four team that made a run to Houston in 2011. Three-pointer made by Reggie Williams for Ram Nation, his first points of the game, and Ram Nation has a 1-point lead.
Reggie Williams, big-time scorer, led the nation twice. He stepped out of bounds in scoring, playing at VMI. One of the few guys on this team that's not a VCU player, and you think you've seen some guys put it up? Hey, this guy can play. Was in the NBA for a few years.
Reggie Williams, another 3. This time it rattles out. Skeen, the putback. Jamie Skeen with 5 of Ram Nation's 8 points. It's a 3-point lead for Ram Nation.
Just not certain if Showtime has enough weapons physically to be able to stop them also on the perimeter and also inside.
Sandoval, a deep 3, leaves it short. Put back missed by Cordarius Johnson, and the rebound to the Ram Nation. Jamal Schuler, a deep 3, and the rim is kind as he gets the kind roll and it drops in.
Off the rim, off the glass, in the net. Used a little bit of everything.
Ram Nation by 6. Jennings fouled before the pass. Foul on Ram Nation. This is a very deep Ram Nation team. I spoke with general manager Matt Sheldon-Ide. The head coach is Joey Rodriguez, former Ram player, but Matt Sheldon-Ide said he really likes the depth of this team. Only had 9 players last year for the TBT and several injuries. Much better depth this year. In fact, he says they have a good problem this year on trying to decide who to start because they're so deep in so many positions. Skinner, foul line, no. Rebound to Jennings. His putback, rims out. Skinner again, yes.
Nice use of the left hand. Skinner, all the points for Showtime.
Skinner has 7. Played collegiately at Wofford. He has all 7 points for this Showtime team. B.A. Walker in there, number 5. Now to Romeo Travis. Shot clock at 10. Schuler missing the fadeaway. Rebound to Showtime and Skinner. Here's Sandoval for the Showtime team. Jennings hits the 3, and somebody besides Lee Skinner finally on the board for Showtime. First points for Jennings.
Rings a bell. Milton Jennings had a nice career down at Clemson several years ago. High school All-American, one of the best players in the country. Had a nice career at Clemson and got the length to match up against this VCU Ram Nation team.
Williams missing the runner. Rebound by Jennings for Showtime. Here's Sandoval up the floor to Skinner. Jennings hits another 3. Back-to-back threes by Milton Jennings. Showtime has the lead back by 2.
Well, they're controlling the tempo. You know, it was a secondary break. You've got a guy wide open. Nation doesn't do a good job getting back on defense. Jennings gets the jumper.
Williams inside for an easy deuce. He has 5 points.
You know, this is a guy that can hurt you outside, and you try to stop him. He's big enough. He can go inside and score. Afternoon load.
And a timeout on the floor. 11:15 to go in this opening half. Ram Nation, Showtime, all tied up at 13.
That's right.
Game nobody saw. Right, did nobody ever. Well, you should be a Celtics fan.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The pace, this is the third pace game.
Back in Charlotte, home of the South Regional of the 2017 TBT. You see the other regions in this tournament, the Northeast region this weekend in Philadelphia. The Midwest takes place next weekend, as well as the West in Peoria, Illinois, and Las Vegas, Nevada, respectively. All the games can be streamed and watched online here on ESPN3. As a look at the staff of Ram Nation, the 2 seed, taking on 15 seed Showtime, and Lee Skinner gets another easy deuce. He has 9 points. Showtime by 2.
Showtime not backing down from Ram Nation.
Romeo Travis, series of moves, and comes up way short on the fadeaway. B.A. Walker claims the loose ball rebound. Rozelle bangs a 3. His first points of the game. And Ram Nation takes the lead back at 16-15.
You're talking about that Final Four team. There's a very bona fide member of that 2011 team. They get an offensive foul on the screen. So many weapons, and you feel comfortable if you're Showtime, and then all of a sudden Rozelle comes in and knocks down a jump shot.
Yeah, 5 people on this Ram Nation team are on that 2011 Final Four team. Javante Reddick, Joey Rodriguez, a coach for this team right now. Jordan Burgess, Jamie Skeen, we talked about him, and Brandon Rozelle. Schuler in the corner for 3, and now Walker tries. And a loose ball rebound over the back called on Trey Britton, number 4 for Showtime. There's Joey Rodriguez, shooting guard for that 2011 Ram Nation VCU Rams Final Four team. He's the head coach. It looks like he could still play, but looks like he's going to be sitting this one out this year in the TBT playing-wise, as his team is the number 2 seed.
And I think about that team, and you just remember how hard they played, and they made timely shots. Every possession counted for them. You know, Rodriguez had over 500 assists in his career at VCU, one of the top assist guys, and they just kept coming at you in waves, like bam, bam, and you'd get rid of one guy, here's 2 more that would come at you, you know? What a magical run that was for them. They beat Kansas, didn't they?
They did.
Beat Kansas?
In the Elite Eight.
You ain't got over there yet, have you?
Not quite. The thing about that Ram Nation team, Stan, is they didn't even think they were going to make the tournament. They didn't even watch.
Exactly.
They didn't even watch the selection show.
Yeah.
They were all at dinner together with Shaka Smart, not watching the selection show as Sandoval scores.
Well, I was in touch with people about, you know, what NIT games we may be able to do, and the rest of what VCU may be one of the spots, you know, and lo and behold.
Somebody called Shaka Smart at dinner and said, by the way, your
You're
team
in.
made the tournament in the play-in games in the field of 68.
Great ball movement there. Extra pass, get you a shot.
Russell, another 3 for Ram Nation. His second 3 of the game. He has 6 points, and Ram Nation by 4.
And when they went to the other side of the floor, instead of him cutting that time, he just relocated and got his feet set. So when the ball came back to him, he was ready to catch it and shoot it, and he knocks it down. Good move there by Jennings.
And Jennings nearly missed the bunny, but he lays it in.
Well, he was surprised, I think, that it was that easy to drop, step, and score on the baseline side.
Williams, too strong on that 3. Skinner rebounding for Showtime. Ahead of the floor to Britton. He scores.
Good hands.
First points of the game for Britton. Timeout, Joey Rodriguez, and Ram Nation a 30-second timeout. Tie game at 21.
Watch this push ahead. Very soft, over the shoulder, catches it. Don't really like big guys to put it on the floor, but you understand why he did then. He caught it with 2 hands, powered it up, used the left hand, gets a basket. And got to be very impressed right now with what everybody considered one of the top teams, not only in this region, but in the country of this tournament, TBT, in Ram Nation. Showtime holding their own with them.
Showtime has played in the TBT every year since 2014, but has never won a game. 0-3 lifetime. Now, last year, Showtime played Overseas Elite. Lost to them. It was a 1-point game at halftime. Lost by 17, but it was still a close game with about 4 minutes to go before Overseas Elite went on a big run to close it out. This team hoping for some growth and advancement with its team in this TBT in 2017. Overseas Elite, the top seed, winning earlier today. 14-0 lifetime, the reigning back-to-back TBT champions. Here's B.A. Walker leading the offense for Ram Nation. Rozelle, a 3 again. This time it rims out. Rebound Britton for Showtime.
Very physical inside.
Slauson needs help with 10 to shoot. Britton inside, double teamed. Missed the shot. Out of bounds off of Showtime. Back to Ram Nation.
There was no place to go in the paint that time. Ram Nation completely smothered the offensive player. Couldn't make a good pass, couldn't get a... You know you're playing good defense when you can't take a bad shot. It's a really good effort there. Then they take it down on the other end and they pound you on the offensive side. High ball screen. There's a dive. There's a jumper.
Schuler knocks in a 3. It's 3 happy fest here in Charlotte for Ram Nation as Schuler has his second 3, his 8th point of the game. Ram Nation by 3 at 24-21. Britton against Dion Wright, and blocked by Sanders off the glass. Ahead of the pack is Schuler. Lays it in.
A moment ago, you couldn't get a shot. This time you do. What happens? Sanders is back there at 6'11" to erase it. And then you get an offensive foul. 3 straight possessions by Showtime results in an offensive foul, a bad shot, and a block shot. Defense wins championships. Defense can also get you $2 million. Ram Nation in full effect. Defense to offense to the bank.
Back in Charlotte, Queens University, 26-21, Ram Nation, the 2 seed, leading 15 seed Showtime early on in this first round basketball game, South Region, TBT. There are some former NBA players showing up here in the South Region. You see Devon Blair currently with the Spurs, Larry Sanders on this Ram Nation team, and Eric Maynor and Reggie Williams all playing in the league. Jeremy Evans, Dominique Jones as well, playing for the Jazz and Mavericks, respectively. In the NBA, the alley-oop, the lob to Larry Sanders. He got cut underneath. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Larry Sanders drafted as the 15th overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks. A late addition to this team, as we mentioned. Now they waved it off. It's a no-shot foul on the pass. Not on the shot. Sanders replacing Javonte Reddick, who's out with an injury for Ram Nation. This is a very deep Ram Nation team. Deion Wright missing underneath. Rebound Mardrakus Wade. He's fouled in the backcourt by Ram Nation, I believe by Wright. And there's head coach Shane Presley, the head coach of Showtime. The general manager is his brother, Stacy Presley. Talked to the Presley family earlier this week about his team. Cordarius Johnson in, number 7 for the first time for Showtime.
Look at how active they are defensively. Everyone's moving, head on a swivel, watch the ball. I mean, you're going to score, but they're working hard. Remember how easy it was a little bit? Hard to score against this team.
First 2 points for Cordarius Johnson makes it a 3-point game. Ram Nation by 3. Schuler up top, a deep 3. It's way off of Sanders' hands, out of bounds to Showtime. Showtime likes the size of this year's team. Garrett Seiler is their center. But out of today's game so far, he's a little banged up. They got R.J. Slauson inside. He's 6'10" with a 7'3" wingspan. They like his potential. There's Slauson, the big guy, inside to Wade. Open is Skinner for 3. Wade the rebound, Skinner again for 2.
Nice offense that time. Had some cutters, had floor spacing, missed the first shot, but wouldn't give up on it. Skinner having a nice afternoon.
1-point game, Ram Nation leads 26-25, and Sanders missing the baseline jam. Rebound to Skinner for Showtime. Sandoval in rhythm. Missing the 3, foul underneath. It's on Ram Nation. Back into the game for Ram Nation, Reggie Williams and Romeo Travis replacing Schuler and Sanders. Johnson, a tough shot, fadeaway, does not go down. Rebound Rozelle for Ram Nation. Travis, offensive foul on Romeo Travis. Lowered the shoulder and banged into the defender, and it goes the other way.
Ever so subtly. Watch Travis in the post. See, he's leading with the shoulder, and you see that arm flex out, see that left arm just a little bit. He broke the offensive plane. He got into the defender's space. That's not a hard call.
Here's Wade directing traffic at the point for the Showtime team. I feel like I'm looking at candy canes out there with those red and white shorts. Little Indiana Hoosiers style.
See there?
Skinner missing on the two-point shot. Loose ball picked up by Ram Nation. Here's Rozelle. And Rozelle tries to drive inside, foul underneath, away from the ball. I believe it's on Mardrakus Wade of Showtime. Team foul number 3. Here's Skeen. Scored the first basket of the game for either team. Playing well tonight. On the roll, inside pass is knocked away out of bounds off of Ram Nation.
Skeen's got to take
First
that shot.
TO on Ram Nation here tonight.
You know, you're 5 feet away from the basket as a post guy. You gotta shoot that. I like you a lot, but if I'd have got it in the post that close, I would pass it back to you. I'm putting that sucker up, trying to get 3 if I could.
Manigault on the drive, no.
Nice
Put back
tip.
tip in by Milton Jennings. He's in double figures with 10.
And that's kind of how he played at Clemson too, around the rim, could step out and take mid-range jump shot. Very, very active. Good defense. Oh!
Late whistle, but a foul called by the official. Reach-in foul called on Showtime on Andres Sandoval, number 23.
Does he get his hand on? Let's see, where's the hand?
Looks pretty good.
Well, let it go now. I'm not going to push it. It's July. But you are playing for $2 million, so I need everything to be kind of right. That's okay. We'll let it slide.
Skeen, position inside, scores.
That's too easy. The Skeen came across on the roll cut. He was planted right there at the semicircle. There's nothing you could do about that. Just get him the ball and count to 2.
And Skeen the rebound. Charlotte native Jamie Skeen. 7 points, now a couple of rebounds in this game. Travis, fade away, they wave it off. Traveling, they say, on Romeo Travis. Second turnover on Ram Nation. And a timeout taken with 3:35 to go in the first half here at Queens in Charlotte. It's Ram Nation in a squeaker leading by 1.
I called the first foul. You held him first. He fouled you second. I called the first one. That's it. All right.
Back in Charlotte, South Regional, today's scoreboard in the TBT Overseas Elite, winning by 10 today. NC Prodigal Sons, an upset over Ol Hotty Toddy. The Tampa Bulls won. Kentucky Kings, an easy win over City Crew. Golden Boot Dynasty playing tomorrow as well. And the Matadors of Texas Tech beat the Washington Generals later on tonight. 9:15 Eastern Time on ESPN3. We'll have Blue Zoo against the Primetime Players. Gotta love basketball in July, huh, partner?
Yeah, I'm impressed with the games. The officials have been on point, and I'm even shocked the broadcasters haven't been too bad. Tell you the truth, for July basketball. Even our stats guy Wes done a great. It's Christmas in July, basketball in July, TBT stuff. It's amazing what $2 million will make you do, right? I love it. I love it.
Sandoval, a deep three, NBA range, and it goes in for Sandoval, his first tray of the game. He has 5 points.
It's been a year, knows all these guys. Played at Richmond for a year before transferring, ended up his career at Dayton.
Skeen,
nice play.
the offensive rebound, and puts it in.
Skeen, so physical inside there, looking for the foul there, didn't get the call. Doesn't matter, he scores anyway. Jamie Skeen.
Ties the game at 30.
Here's that trap.
Manigault splits the defense and got fouled in the lane. Fouls on Jamie Skeen, his first. It's team foul number 4. Tied at 30, 2:46 to go, first half. And Britton tries to throw down the jam. The pass underneath from Sandoval. He misses the jam, but he's fouled.
Trey Britton had some bad intentions on the inbounds play. He had something like, get out of my way.
Trey Britton, 28 years old, missing the first free throw. Went to Anderson College, played there from 2007 to 2011. Jamal Schuler back in for Ram Nation, replacing Jamie Skeen. Second shot for Britt. 1 of 2.
Showtime hanging in there again. Looked like they were about to go down a minute ago, down 5 or 6. Fought their way back, got the 1-point lead.
Rozelle, a 3. Not this time. Rebound by Skinner for Showtime to Sandoval. Jennings against Travis, and Travis picked his pocket. Nicely done. Williams on the break. Travis, the fadeaway, short. Rebound by Jennings for Showtime. Here comes Manigault. Manigault, the Euro step, lays it in.
Nice change of direction, change of hands by Manigault.
Showtime by 3, the 15 seed leading the 2 seed.
Remember how loud it was in here early in this game, this VCU crowd? Ram Nation excited. Not hearing much out of them right now.
Turnover, Ram Nation, the lob to Britton.
Showtime!
5 points for Britton, and Showtime has its biggest lead of 5 at 35-30. Under 90 seconds to go in the first half of play. Schuler. Manigault rebounds for Showtime.
Showtime doing a nice job boxing out, allowing one and done, but you can't turn it over.
Steal by Rozelle, foul by Manigault from behind.
Brandon Rozelle, really a solid defender. Was on that all-region team, that went to the NCAA. So he's a guy, again, you were talking about it earlier, about those guys that have played on those teams, have some experience, they understand how to play, they continue to play hard, spent some time overseas.
So Brandon Rozelle playing overseas currently. He was named the guard of the year in the top Swedish league overseas as he knocks down the free throw. He has 7 points. Again, Rozelle, part of that 2011 VCU Rams Final Four team. That team beat 5 Power 5 schools to just make it to the Final Four.
Beat Kansas, didn't it, at the end?
They did. A number 1 seed. Rozelle, 1 out of 2. 4-point game. Showtime leads it. Approaching 1 minute to go, first half. Skinner inside and puts it in.
Oh, that was nice. That was well done by Skinner.
Biggest lead of the game for Showtime at 6. Maynard. Travis had it stripped. Skinner has it for Showtime. Over to Sandoval. Sandoval, a big 3. His second 3 of the game. He has 8 points, and Showtime, the 15 seed of the South, leading by 9 over 2 seed Ram Nation.
That was the coaches saying no, no, yes, yes. Maynard's been kind of quiet.
Jordan Burgess had his shot partially blocked. Shot clock turned off, 10 seconds to go in the half. And a timeout taken by Showtime with 8.2 to go until halftime.
That Sandoval shot, I would pull that out, Lou. Just take care of the basketball. He's had other ideas.
So Ram Nation started out kind of hot in this game, had an early lead. The crowd behind us got into it for the Ram Nation fans. And like you said, they've been very quiet here. Not much to cheer about these last 10 minutes.
Hadn't heard a thing out of them in a while. There's somebody holding the sign. Go Showtime. Get your popcorn ready. All right, we'll see. We'll see. The TBT 2017. I'll tell you what, I have enjoyed my day. And you don't want to turn it over here, not getting it inbounds. They do. So you got enough time to get a good shot. 4 seconds, 3.
Wade, the runner, got it! Martrakis Wade at the buzzer, his only points of the half. And he gives Showtime an 11-point lead at intermission, 42-31.
Can you say Suey Pig from Arkansas? Watch Wade countdown. That's another play. It's the same thing. Guys are scoring every way, left, right. Who would have thought it? Showtime. 41-30, 42-31. I can't even count. It's July. I'm all messed up.
Sorry about that.
Halftime here in Charlotte at Queens University, the Levine Center. Surprise right here is the number 15 seed Showtime leads 2 seed Ram Nation 42-31 in the first round of the South Regional TBT 2017. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with more halftime coverage here from Charlotte in just a moment. You're watching the 2017 South Regional of the TBT right here on ESPN3.
The South region.
Back in Charlotte, South Regional, halftime score, Showtime leading Ram Nation 42-31 here at the break. This is the South Region, and to get you a little more familiar with the South Regional, we check in with ESPN's very own Joe Lenardi and his thoughts on the South Region.
ESPN bracketologist Joe Lenardi here breaking down the South region for the 2017 TBT. And the South is headlined by our two-time defending champion, Overseas Elite. They are 13-0 all-time in TBT. They've never lost. And you know the old saying, you're still the champs until somebody beats you. So they're my pick to win the South, but I don't think it's going to be easy. First of all, the 2 seed, the Ram Alumni VCU Nation, returns pretty much all of Virginia Commonwealth's Final Four team from 2011. So I look for chalk to hold and 1 versus 2 in the South in what would be a tremendous regional championship game in the Super 16. So that's the South region. Stick with chalk and Overseas Elite.
All right, thank you, Joe. And we are at halftime here at the Levine Center, Queens University in Charlotte. Brock Bowling, Stan Luter with you. Showtime leading at 42-31. And Stan, that man right there, Lee Skinner, leading the way for Showtime. 13 points. He did a lot of good things in that first half.
He's been very patient. When shots are there, he's stepping up and knocking them down. A little bobble there, but see the head and shoulder fake, under control. Goes inside here, ball tipped out. Just gets it, uses the left hand. In rhythm shot, misses it, doesn't give up on the play. Boom. Yeah, Skinner has done a great job of battling. This is a team so far that's 18-34. They're shooting the ball well. They're protected the ball well. But now they've got to get ready, Brock, in the next 5 minutes for a big-time potential run out of Ram Nation.
Let's take a look at the bracket of the South Regional of this year's 2017 TBT. The winner of this game, Ram Nation Showtime, takes on the winner of our nightcap game tonight, Blue Zoo versus the Primetime Players. The winners of those games will play tomorrow at about 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time right here on ESPN3. Lee Skinner leading all scores with 13 points. 10 points for Milton Jennings of Showtime, 8 by Andres Sandoval, 5 for Trey Bitton. 2 points apiece for Mardrakus Wade, Kenny Manigault, and Cordarius Johnson. For Ram Nation, one man in double figures, Jamal Schuler with 10, 9 by Jamie Skeen, 7 for Brandon Rozelle, 5 for Reggie Williams, and that's it. Showtime shot 53% of the first half, 55% on threes. Meanwhile, Ram Nation shot 32% overall in the first half, 27% on three-point shots.
And only 5 turnovers for this Showtime basketball team and 24 points in the paint. They've been very efficient. When I thought they were going to get knocked away, they fought back and even played better. So let's see what happens from the 17:48, let's say 18-minute mark to about the 13-minute mark, a 5-minute stretch. Where are we then?
Shot for three goes down by Brandon Rozelle. His fourth, making his third three of the game. He has 10 points. Instant offense for Ram Nation to begin the second half. Wade. Stepping out of bounds, though, was Reggie Williams. It'll stay with Showtime.
You can expect Ram Nation to turn the heat up a little bit on Showtime. Showtime's going to have to respond. You respond by scoring.
And Sandoval draws the contact and the foul. He will shoot two as he goes to the free throw line. Sandoval with a couple of big threes in the first half, including one in transition where, like you said, Stan, it was a no, yeah, good shot.
And I go, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Sandoval at the line. He's played in the NBA, the D-League, overseas. He played collegiately at the University of Dayton. Comes up short on that free throw. It's no good. Ram Nation just 1 out of 3 at the line in this game so far. Game number 7 of 8 here today on this Saturday, July 8th, here in the South region of the TBT, and Sandoval misses both. Rebound to Ram Nation. Ram Nation down 8. Skeen, power move inside, lays it in.
So those 2 missed free throws may seem like a small thing, but that's 2 points you don't get and 2 that Ram Nation gets. And now this crowd, who we talked about a little bit ago, you want to hear anything out? They're beginning to roar. There you go.
Slauson nails a deep three to quiet the Ram Nation crowd for a moment. His first points of the game.
Certainly does.
Steal by Showtime. Slauson ahead of the pack. Got fouled hard from behind. Oh my goodness. I believe Larry Sanders got him. Hard foul. Clean play. Just a hard foul.
And this is nothing there. You get a basket by Slauson, then you come down and get the steal here. Makes a play on the ball and you know, kind of helps him. He's able to keep his balance enough that he didn't go tumbling into the standard. So everybody's okay.
Slauson at the line, played at Jacksonville State as well as the University of South Carolina. Comes up short on that free throw. Professionally, he's played in Sweden, Spain, and Japan. One out of two.
And you're going to have to make free throws as this game closes if you're going to win Showtime, because it's going to get more and more physical if Ram Nation stays down. 3 out of 4 out of their last couple possessions they missed. So they got to make free throws. You got to do everything well to knock this team off.
Skeen from the elbow, got it.
Found the open spot in the defense that steps up. We talked about Jamie Skeen's ability to score the basketball. That was a nice, clean look for him.
Skeen with 13. Skinner for 3. Rattles out. Manigault had the rebound, but stepped out of bounds. Back to Ram Nation.
Slowly but surely, you begin to see the onion begin to be peeled a little bit, you know? Ram Nation just picking away, picking away. I think this is a huge possession. The momentum's going to build if they score, and if Showtime can stop them, you know, that's just one more bullet in the chamber that they lost.
Williams hits a big 3 from outside, his second 3 of the game. He has 8 points, and the lead was once 11. It's now down to 5.
2,500 points in his career at VMI. 63 games with consecutive double-doubles. Williams and Sanders with the block.
Manigault had his shot blocked by Sanders. Back over to Ram Nation, and some momentum going to the VCU alumni team's way.
You get the knockdown 3 on one end, then you get a big guy with another huge block, Larry Sanders.
So here comes Eric Maynor, point guard for the team. He's been quiet. VCU's all-time leading scorer and assist man in school history. Skeen for 3! Jamie Skeen for 3. He has 16 points in the game. The lead has been cut down to 2. Timeout, Showtime.
We told you they were going to come out and make the run. There's a little hesitation. You've got to come out and contest, and even more so with big-time shooters like Williams. Then a wide-open Skeen, waiting for it, knocking it down. VCU, or should we say Ram Nation, on a roll.
There's the head coach, Joey Rodriguez, right there in the middle.
It's level ball screen.
See what he has to say.
We're supposed to have this first pass. Somebody got you level. Get first pass away. All right, here we go. Team up 3, team up 3.
Larry stay low.
This team was once down 11 points at halftime. Jamie Skeen and company have cut the lead down to 2 at 46-44.
This is a team that's got experience. They're playing on a mission, lost in the Super 16 last year to overseas elite. They feel like they've got the type of players, they've got veterans, they know how to play, and they feel like this is the year that they'll take that $2 million check from Baltimore. Baltimore to Richmond is only about 2 hours.
Johnson on the baseline, blocking foul called, I believe, on Jamie Skeen. He's a little gimpy as he walks up the baseline. Skeen will come out for a breather. Romeo Travis back in, number 9 for Ram Nation.
Can you answer the run if you're Showtime?
Near steal by Williams. Jennings finds Johnson. Out of bounds off of Ram Nation. Jennings from the baseline, an air ball. Back into the hands of Wade.
Remember we talked about that first 5 minutes and what may happen. VCU's outscored Showtime 13-4 in that 5-minute spell. But yet somehow, you know, Showtime still got a 2-point lead. So they've just got to find a way to fight through this.
It's currently an 8-0 run by Ram Nation. To cut the lead down to 2. Manigault trapped, finds Jennings. Manigault to Jennings, scores. 12 points for Milton Jennings. Rozelle on the other end, hits a 3.
Gotta get back on defense. I don't care if you're playing for $2 million or $2. Can't give up an inside basket on one side, you score, and then give up an easy 3 on the other end.
4 threes now for Brandon Rozelle. He has 13 points.
TBT.
And it's a 1-point game. Johnson lays it in.
Nice. They get back.
Back up to a 3-point lead. This is Schuler back in for Ram Nation.
See a lot better spacing now for Ram Nation.
Travis misses inside. Rebound Skinner for Showtime. Johnson in rhythm. Missing that 3. Williams on the break with a rebound. Williams for 3. Got it for Ram Nation, and it's a tie game at 50.
In case you missed it the first time we told you, this guy led the country in scoring 2 seasons. He scored over 2,500 points. He's a big time, not a small time, a big time scorer.
Manigault's 3. Answers for Showtime. First 3 of the game for Manigault. Played at the University of Pikeville. He has 5 points on the night. Williams again for 3. Good again.
I'm not going to repeat it. I'm going to let it go. I'm not going to repeat it. I'm not going to tell you the same thing.
4 threes for Reggie Williams. Ties the game up at 53.
Everybody's got this.
Wade, no, but a foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. In this game, we have 18 combined made 3-pointers. What a start to the second half of play.
And the thing is interesting about Williams is he doesn't waste a lot of time. You can tell a guy that's a pro shooter because they waste very little motion. They step into their shots. There's great rotation, and it's quick. It's like, I get the ball, I don't mess around, boom, he knocks it down. Guys that can't shoot the basketball play with it. They got to try to get it set. He's got his hands ready, his foot position, everything looks like it did the last shot.
Mardrakus Wade at the line. Played in the NBA D-League for the Iowa Energy 2 years ago. He's now a part of the Greensboro Swarm / Charlotte Hornets organization for 2017-18. Makes the second free throw. 55-53. Ram Nation with the ball down 2. Brandon Rozelle missing on the drive, got his own board. Travis. His first points of the game, and we're tied again at 55.
Wasn't sure if he wanted to shoot that or find Schuler on the wing. Decided to take the mid-range jumper from the left side.
Britton, yes.
Oh, wow.
7th point for Britton. Back and forth we go. VCU is 6 of 6 on 3-point shots in this second half. Schuler lost it. Somehow got it to Travis, and he turned it over. Wade down the lane, got fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2 on the other end. Jamal Schuler shaken up.
See if he tweaks his ankle, right? Oh, yeah, ooh. Stepped on the foot of Britton.
5 points for Mardrakus Wade. One out of 2. Rebound Ram Nation. Ram Nation down 3. Rozelle. First miss from 3-point range by the Ram Nation in this second half. They're now 6 out of 7. And Sandoval all the way in and back out to Britton. And a foul on Ram Nation as they try for the steal of the break. Guilty with their hand in the cookie jar. Timeout on the floor. 11:33 to go in the game. It's the 15 seed Showtime by 3.
Down here, if we don't shoot, y'all gotta fly around. Yeah, well, let's just one possession, just fly around. Don't let them get uncontested jumpers. That was bad. All right. Man to man, we're still left on ball screens. Down here, double drag was good. Yeah. Let's go back to that double drag. Down here, let's get right into it.
Bring them niggas in the hole. Yeah. No threes, nigga. All right. No fucking.
No man stepping out a little bit. So you don't even gotta hit my man. You can just go ahead and roll.
No threes, man. See them niggas to me.
Well, tale of two halves. Second half, VCU has come out on fire. 3 points from every side. Skeen knocked down threes, and then the big guy, Reggie Williams. When you lead the country in scoring, you didn't do it by making layups. You did it by knocking down long-range threes. 3-point basket. Better defense has gotten VCU, I should say Ram Nation, back in this ball game. Technical foul on the coach. They missed one of the free throws, and we'll see what happens from there. But great shooting in the second half for Ram Nation. 6 out of 7 3-pointers in the second half. 11 of 25 for the ball game.
Yeah, Stan mentioned technical foul on Joey Rodriguez, head coach of Ram Nation, during the timeout. So Ardricus Wade will shoot 2 free throws. Makes both. And now he'll shoot the 2 regular free throws when he was fouled before our last timeout.
You saw him icing down Schuler. He went to the bench, then ran to the, hopped, I should say, to the locker room, and then they bring him back out for some treatment. And just by the looks of things across the floor, I don't think he'll be back. He rolled his left ankle a few moments ago. They taped it, the shoes off, and he's got his leg on the side, as you can see. So bad break for Schuler, bad break for Ram Nation.
And a 4-point trip for Showtime on that last trip up the floor. The lead has gone from 3 to 7. Pass deflected. Oh, out of bounds, they say, off of Ram Nation. Back to Showtime.
I saw the deflection. Not sure if it kind of touched the Gracie outside of his uniform or not. Williams.
Slauson, too strong in the 3. Rebound Britton, and out of bounds, they say, off of Ram Nation. Romeo Travis can't believe it. They say it's Showtime ball.
Yeah. No, it's Ram Nation ball. He
switched the call.
Yeah, he pointed the wrong way. And, you know, even though it touched him, I think the toes of Britton were touching the baseline. So, nevertheless, a call you thought went against you, did maybe. Which one he goes in your way. So Ram Nation's now got to capitalize.
Williams trying to find Travis, intercepted by Wade, goes coast to coast for the layup, missed the shot. Rebound Travis over to Maynard. Williams for 3. Maynard the offensive rebound, and he's fouled. Second team foul in these first 9 minutes for Showtime. Team fouls will reset to 0 once we get under 9 minutes to go. Maynard, he'll launch a 3. Got a 3. Eric Maynard, his first points of the night.
Just like his daddy, George Maynard, big-time player down in Greenville, played at Hope County High, played with the Bulls, drafted by their George Maynard, a solid guy, and Eric is just like him. He can knock down a jumper in a heartbeat.
Traveling on Sandoval for Showtime. It goes back the other way, and Ram Nation trying to cut into the lead some more, down 4, nearing 10 minutes to go in the game.
Remember that basket by Maynard, too, because you just get the sense that they're looking for a reason to erupt.
And Maynard, who's had a quiet game until just a moment ago, draws the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. We mentioned Maynard graduated from VCU in 2009 as the school's all-time leading scorer and assist man. Played for 5 different NBA teams.
That's some big-time plays. You know, we were talking about the 2011 team, but 2007 they knocked off Duke, and he was a part of that, just making phenomenal plays. 2-time CAA Player of the Year, as you mentioned earlier, all-time leading scorer in history, and comes from a basketball family and a basketball background down in Rayford, North Carolina, and it's good to see him. I hadn't seen him in a few years since last time I saw him was at OKC, but he can play. He can play.
Slauson gets his way open inside and scores an easy 2. He has all 6 of his points in the second half. Williams on the drive, got fouled.
Go inside and score. And one of the things you notice about Ram Nation, once Showtime scores, when they score, they quickly push the ball down the floor, try to get it in their transition offense, get an easy layup. They had a couple of jumpers. That time the secondary allows Williams to get the head and shoulder fake and go to the free throw line.
So here's Reggie Williams. You talked about it a moment ago, Stan. Williams led the NCAA in scoring back-to-back seasons, 2007 and 2008, while playing at VMI. He was a beast, wasn't he?
Telling you what, I'm glad I didn't have to guard him.
He most recently played in the pros for the New Orleans Pelicans. The state of Virginia's all-time Division I scoring leader at 2,526 career points.
He can score with the deep 3. He can catch and shoot. He can put it on the floor. So you don't know really how to defend him. You got to do your work real early, keep him from getting the ball. And then even when you do, he moves without the ball so well. He finds it on the secondary pass on that back cut and can still score. Eric Williams.
Down to a 3-point game.
Reggie Williams. Eric Maynard.
I know what you meant. I know what you
Yeah, I'm
meant.
glad everybody is. Long day. Yeah, take your time if you're Showtime now. Value the basketball, work the clock, now about 8, try to get in some offense.
Skinner, fade away, no. Ripped away on the rebound by Williams.
Oh.
Williams almost lost it. Got it back. Skeen back in the game, down low. Skeen inside to Walker, misses the bunny. Got his own rebound though, and will reset to Maynard. And his pass is turned over.
Wow.
Manigault in rhythm, a 3. Oh, and he got it. Manigault's second 3 of the game. He has 8 points.
Kenny Manigault. That was another one of those no, yes, yes. I'm shocked you shot that. Wow.
Maynard, a deep 3. Just running out. Rebound by Johnson and Showtime.
Wade pulls it out. Little horn set, little high double screen.
Wade had his shot blocked. Beautiful defense by Ram Nation. They have numbers. Showtime gets back in time. Inside of 8 minutes to go in the game, and Showtime leads by 6. The 15 seed leading the 2 seed in the South region. Travis fouled, hand check on Skinner. First team foul in the final 9 minutes of this game for Showtime. Timeout taken, 7:40 to go. Showtime, the underdog, leading by 6.
Thank you.
Back in the South Regional, TBT in Charlotte. Here's a look at the basketball tournament future rounds, the round of 16 in Brooklyn, New York. In a couple of weeks, quarterfinals in Brooklyn as well. Semifinals in Baltimore, championship game August 3rd, also in Baltimore. Winner takes all, $2 million prize. All the games can be watched on the ESPN family of networks. Earlier today, Golden Boot Dynasty took care of business as the 11th seed, and NC Prodigal Sons, the 14 seed, defeating 3 seed Ol Hotty Toddy.
And while we're playing in Charlotte, ask me, what's going on in Philadelphia, Stan?
What's going on in Philly, Stan?
Glad you asked me that. Supernovas ahead of South Jamaica Kings, 60-52 with 12 minutes left to go. That's the number 2 seed.
3 for Ram Nation. He has 19 points. That's his second 3 of the game, and the lead is cut to 3.
Supernova, another one of those teams everybody's been talking about in TBT.
Jennings misfires on that 3. Rebound Manigault. Now to Skinner.
Not the shot you want right there. Slow this thing down, work the clock, space the floor, let Jennings touch the ball. If at all possible, let Skinner touch the ball.
Traveling on Skinner. There's a look at the Ram Nation fans. They're just waiting to erupt to try and root their team back into a lead. It's now down 3 with under 7 minutes to go.
Met a family this afternoon before I got to the arena from Greensboro, Garland Wells.
Boehner hits a 3. His second 3 of the game, all 7 of his points coming in the second half, and we're tied at 67.
That's what Mr. Wells and his family came to see. Ram Nation doing some damage on another run.
Wade to Jennings. 10 to shoot. Shot clock at 5. Johnson had it blocked. Williams to Maynard. This is for the lead. Rozelle, no. Rebound by Showtime.
Ram Nation's taken 33-point attempts tonight.
We still have 6 minutes to go. Jennings for 3. Rebound Jamie Skeen for Ram Nation.
And one and done. Just get the feeling you could get a better shot than that. Clock wasn't winding down.
Williams against Johnson with 10 to
inside
shoot.
pick and roll.
Skeen for 3. Barely draws the iron, and loose ball rebounding foul called on, I believe, Larry Sanders of Ram Nation. Little intrastate battle, if you will. Ram Nation, VCU, located in Richmond, Virginia. Showtime, most of its players headquartered in Council, Virginia. And a foul called on Ram Nation underneath. Even though it looks like Stan, Ram Nation is the deeper team on paper, seems like Ram Nation looks to be the more fatigued team here in the last few minutes of this game.
Well, they do have. I'm in here. They do have a lot of big guys, and now they're playing down one with Schuler's injury. But the size can wear you down, and can Showtime just find a way to hold on? Got to make these free throws down the stretch here.
First point of the second half for Skinner. He has 14 points. Two-time SoCon champion at Wofford, two-time all-conference selection, and also one-time the SoCon tournament MVP. Makes them both. He has 15. The lead is 2 for Showtime at 67 to make it a 69-67.
Good movement here away from the ball. There's your screen. Maynard can drive this.
Maynard draws the contact and draws the foul as well. He'll head to the line and shoot 2 to try and tie the game up with 5:03 to go.
A little circle high post area, and then they just let Maynard kind of follow him behind, and his little patience and hesitation is able to get him to the lane. Can accelerate so well and knows there's going to be contact. But just a well-designed play by the guys that attended college in Richmond, Virginia.
And Maynard misses the first free throw. There's Joey Rodriguez, huge part of that 2011 VCU Rams Final Four club. He could hit the three, he could drive inside, he could play good defense. I'm a little surprised he's not being a player coach in this game. Maynard 1-2. 69-68, inside of 5 minutes to go. Slauson on the drive, misses the shot. Late foul called at the last second by the trailing official. Almost a bailout foul, and Slauson will head to the line for 2.
Sometimes they'll wait to see if there's a play on. See, he actually was hooked as he put the ball to the floor. So when you really look at it, everything worked well as far as Showtime goes. And that might have been what the officials, that might have been a part of the late call, not the actual drive.
First one goes down for Slauson. All 7 of his points coming in the second half. He's 6'9", but he looks so much taller with that lanky frame and those long arms.
Mark Schur.
Has the wingspan of a 7-footer.
Ty Maxell and Tyrone Hall, the officials for this afternoon's game. Done a nice job.
Slauson makes them both. He has 8. Showtime by 3.
All right, here we go.
Williams along the baseline finds Rozelle. Down low to Sanders, lays it in.
Sanders had to adjust as he was driving to the hole.
That's the first 2 points of the game for Sanders. It's down to a 1-point game.
He's had a couple impressive blocks early in the ball game, hasn't he?
1-point game approaching 4 minutes to go. Wade doubled, and a steal by Williams. Out ahead of the pack. The jam!
Woo! Ram Nation.
And a 1-point lead for Ram Nation. 72-71 inside of 4 minutes to go in the game.
They've been waiting for this all evening. There's a trap. Sanders is out there. Williams led the country in scoring with threes, but he can jam too. Ram Nation up by 1. The TBT for $2 million.
It's hard as shit. We got fouls to give too, so be aggressive as fuck on the court. Aggressive. Once we box, we can run the hell out of the court, man. Hey, down here, let's run one hook, all right? But Reggie, where's Reggie? Hey, one hook, but I want you to come up and set the screen and slip that motherfucker. You'll get a wide open jumper.
So
all
I'm
right?
down the
Everything
pack.
runs-
I'm down the pack.
You're down the pack. Larry, just stay in the corner. Just stay in the corner.
Keep it simple. Let Reggie come with speed. Boom. I like you running that fast. Come with speed. I'm gonna act like I'm using it. I'm gonna hit you for it.
That's fine. Just slip it. Slip it.
You're gonna be down there. So we're doing flat.
Just flat. Yep. Flat. Flat. Team in 3. 1, 2, 3.
72-71, Ram Nation, the 2 seed, leading 15 seed Showtime. First round South Region. How about the jam by Reggie
One
Williams?
of the reasons this is so effective is because you see 6'10" Sanders come out there and be one of the trap people. So it makes it very difficult for the guard to make the pass. The pass is a soft pass. You can't float it. And if you do your job correctly, you're in the passing lane on the weak side. That's what happens when the job is done correctly.
A back and forth game, 7 ties, 8 lead changes in this game. Ram Nation by 1, and out of bounds was Sandoval for Showtime. Turnover number 9 for the Showtime team.
The Showtime's really not turned the ball over a lot, but they've had some huge turnovers that have changed the momentum of the game. The dunk a moment ago by Williams, this baseline turnover after a timeout. Let's see if the Ram Nation, VCU alum, make them pay for this. Too late.
Williams, a deep 3. Oh,
Wow.
that would have brought the house down for the Ram Nation fans here. Here comes Skinner for Showtime. Wade. Fighting for the rebound, out of bounds, over to Ram Nation. There was Joey Rodriguez, the head coach, during the timeout, during the break. He was really challenging his team to make some plays here in the final 3.5 minutes. Traveling on Maynard. It's the 10th turnover on Ram Nation. Nobody can believe it for the Ram Nation. Here's Mardrakus Wade. He has 9 points, 7 of his 9 coming in the second half so far. Wade finds Skinner, got clobbered on the shot by Travis, and he'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Again, the use of the dribble penetration to get you there, make the defense collapse, and pass the ball to a guy that's a capable scorer within 12, 15 feet. Makes a head shoulder fake, boom, and then you go to the free throw line, stem the tide of the momentum.
Perfect on the first free throw. Skinner has 16.
Skinner very quietly has a double-double, 16 points, 11 rebounds. Couple of assists.
Two for 2 for Skinner, and gives his team a 1-point lead. Inside of 3 minutes to go. The 15 seed Showtime leading 2 seed Ram Nation. Rozelle off a screen for 3. His 5th 3 of the game. He has 16 points. And Ram Nation back in front, leading by 2. Manigault had his pocket pick, stolen away by Ram Nation. Approaching 2 minutes left in the game, and 2-seed Ram Nation leading by 2.
And constant defensive pressure that Ram Nation puts on him. Drive to the lane, someone gets a deflection at the last moment.
An unforced turnover by Maynard. Manigault against Maynard. He lost it. Oh, he lost it out of bounds.
Great defensive play. Was trying to size Maynard up and just lost concentration. He'll think about this. He was trying to size him up. I don't want to make the move. The ball just goes off his knee. That's a tough break for Showtime, especially after having played great defensive possession prior to that.
Ram Nation got out to a decent start and then cooled off considerably thanks to red-hot shooting by Showtime in the first half. Showtime led by 11. It's been back and forth in the second half. And Ram Nation trying to hold on, leading by 2 with 1:40 to go in the game. Rozelle missing the floater. Skeen, the putback. 21 points for Jamie Skeen. And it's 77-73 Ram Nation. Wade answers with a 2. Cuts it down to a 2-point game with 1:18 to go.
A little confusion there. They thought that there was a timeout called. Showtime coaching staff bench said they didn't call a timeout. We only had 1 remaining. But big baskets back-to-back for both Showtime and Ram Nation. Even though they didn't call a timeout, this kind of helps Showtime a little bit, gets themselves set defensively. Rozelle is steady ball handler, get the hands into Maynard, get it to Maynard.
1 possession game. Approaching 1 minute to go.
Let's look for that ISO again, see if they run it off a double screen. We got Sanders in the post along with Skeen.
Foul from behind on Showtime, fouling Reggie Williams on his drive to the goal.
It's so easy defensively to want to break down, to try to make a play at the last second. Shot clock winding down, turn the defender, turn the offensive players. If you're a defender, don't let him turn that corner and then take your chances him forcing up a shot. This way they bail him out and they lose more time. Almost got a turnover. Good timeout by Coach Rodriguez.
So timeout, Ram Nation leading by 2, 54.5 seconds to go. This is game number 7 of 8 here tonight on ESPN3 of the TBT South Regional. Coming up next after this game, it'll be the 7-seed Blue Zoo, the Middle Tennessee Alumni, taking on 10-seed the Primetime Players. 4 more games tomorrow here on ESPN3 in the South Region. All starting at
11
noon Eastern.
Is it 11?
Yes, 12.
Tomorrow, check your local listings for time in your area.
Yeah, that's right. I'm getting confused on all these times here.
Yeah. Well, it'll be noon someplace in America, in the world. Okay. And for $10 million, I'll get up at 10 to play. Are you kidding me? Here we go. Little wet spot.
Maynard finds Skeen on the block. Lost the ball, we got fouled on the way up. He'll shoot 2, the clock stopped at 49.8 to go, and Ram Nation by 2.
A lot of things. It's kind of like a pile in football when you have a fumble. A lot of things go on at the bottom of the pile. A lot of things go on in the baseline there you can't really see. It looked like he bobbled the ball once. Second chance. Skinner's called for the foul, though, so we'll make him go to the free throw line.
22 points for Jamie Skeen. Ram Nation 9 of 13 at the free throw line, leading by 3. Skeen, a native of right here in Charlotte. Played at Wake Forest, then played at VCU. Skeen has 23. Here's Wade. Forces one up. Skeen had it. Wade puts it in for 2. Wade with 13, cuts it down to a 2-point game. Timeout, Showtime with 37.5 to go.
And that's their last time, excuse me, it's not their last time out, but one thing to keep in mind too, if you can get a tie-up or something, possession arrows going Showtime's way. So you can understand a quick shot and maybe trying to go 2 for 1.
Ram Nation, the 2 seed, trying to hang on. The top 2 seeds here in the region have had to sweat it out here today so far. Overseas Elite. It was a really close game in the final couple of minutes before they pulled away and won by 10 over the 16 seed Chattanooga Trenches. And now 2 seed Ram Nation fighting for their lives against 15 seed Showtime. Foul Williams almost immediately in the backcourt, 34.9 left.
Not the guy I maybe would want to foul. Maybe you could play D a little longer, but nevertheless you want to try to have enough time to get a good shot. Maybe misses, maybe go 2 for 1 again.
$18 points for Williams. Make or miss. It's still a 1-possession game with still 34.9 to go.
Now, you've got to box out solidly if you're Showtime. And if you're Ram Nation, back tap. Try to tip this ball backwards if he misses. He won't miss 2 in a row.
$19 for Williams.
Little offense for defense now.
Wade takes it to the glass, blocked from behind by Sanders, controlled in the miss by Maynor. They foul Maynor with 25.5 to go. And the Ram Nation faithful behind us, clapping and cheering. I think so far today, they've by far have traveled the best for their support of their team here of all the teams today.
Easy ride, Richmond to Charlotte. They did not want to be disappointed. And a lot of stars for this team should they hold on and win this ball game. Nice block. Oh, a moment ago by Sanders. Still got life. Still got life for Showtime.
Maynor was a non-factor in the first half. He had 0 points. He had a few turnovers. Second half, he's made a couple of threes. He has 8 points since the intermission. A chance to make it a 2-possession game on this trip. This is both.
Wow.
Showtime with plenty of time. It has life. Skinner. They wave it off. Wave off the shot. Oh,
my
timeout
goodness.
taken before the shot. A timeout called by the coach, Shane Presley of Showtime, before the shot was made by Skinner.
Yeah, and you know, Coach Presley, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. But let's take a look again and see. So you can see that they're in trouble. There's a timeout signal right there, and then he's in the motion to take the shot. You know, Wade, and that's that's just a bad break. You know, you talk about bad breaks, that's a bad break.
It was Coach Presley that told Mardricus
Yeah.
Wade to call timeout.
Yeah.
Wade did before Skinner shot the
And
three.
then Skinner throws up the three and knocks it down, and oh man. So you say, well, you made the three, you can make another one. It's got less time there.
Warm-up shot.
Yeah. It's kind of like the, what was it, the Cowboys and the Packers in the playoff game, and had the long field goal, and they time out, and he made it barely, and then kicks it again and knocks it down. So stuff happens. We'll see if he gets a better look this time. He had a hand in his face.
16.4 to go.
Deion Wright's going to call the cover.
Knocked out of bounds by Rozelle. 9.8 remaining. Showtime down 3.
Cannot be careless with your passes, Brock. Test those passes. Ball fakes here. It still works even at the big time level. Get your shooter ready on the curl.
Skinner blocked by Sanders. Out of bounds off of Sanders. 6.1 left.
Sanders has had some timely blocks tonight, hasn't he? Let's watch if there's a push by Skinner after the play. There's the block. And a little push there. I thought it was a bit of an acting job at first, but he did got to get his hand on him.
Sanders a little shaken up. He's gimpy, comes off the floor. He goes out. Romeo Travis back in. Showtime has no timeouts left. Skinner for the tie. Got fouled on a three. And he'll go to the line and shoot 3. Oh my goodness. Not what VCU Nation wanted.
Is there contact? Yes.
On the elbow.
Must protect, and on the hip, you must protect the shooter. So here we go.
He needs all 3 to tie the game. There's one. $18 points for Skinner. Two out of 2.
The most valuable player of the 2015 Southern Conference Championship. Versatile player, all-conference player in the Southern Conference. One more free throw can tie this ball game. Here we go. Are you nervous yet?
Makes all 3, ties it up at 80 with 4.6 seconds remaining. Timeout, Joey Rodriguez and Ram Nation. They'll advance the ball past half court and try and set up a game-winning shot to perhaps win the game for Ram Nation.
That's big time. That's big time.
Showtime led by 11 at the break, 42-31. It's been a back and forth battle in the second half. Ram Nation had to claw its way back to tie the game, take the lead. Now giving up the lead. Tie game at 80, 4.6 to go. What do you look for here from Ram Nation?
Well, let me see who's on the floor first. And you know, you've got Skeen there, so you always got the opportunity to go inside. I see Schuler walking around, but I don't think he's going to be on the floor. Rozelle's had some big three-point baskets. You don't need a 3. They're going to take the ball out at half court, and you got Maynard, who's a big-time player, could just drive and put it off the glass and take them all out of their misery. So we'll see. They've got options, is what I'm saying. What you've got to do for Showtime is be a very solid defender.
Oh, near steal. 2 seconds. Skeen for the win. Got it! And that's it. Jamie Skeen hits the shot with 0.2 of a second to go. And Ram Nation wins it over Showtime, 82-80.
and they start making their way away from the basket. And there's a zipper Skeen. You can't gamble, and when the gamble occurs, somebody's got to come up and cover that. They're 5-on-4. He gets an excellent look. Couldn't have asked for a better look for the hometown hero, Jamie Skeen. Knocking it down. Ram Nation survives and advances and pumps your chest. There you go.
The updated bracket. You can chalk it up for Ram Nation, the 2 seed, moving on to tomorrow's second round game against the winner of our next game, Blue Zoo or Primetime Players. Jamie Skeen, the hero, 25 points, including the game winner with 0.2 seconds to go, as he will be the one to put the Ram Nation sign on the bracket, and there it is. As we conclude our game here in the South region, with Ram Nation moving on to tomorrow's second round, we invite you to join our second TBT stream going on ESPN3 right now in Philadelphia between Supernova and South Jamaica Kings. Then come back after that to Charlotte, and we'll get you ready for Blue Zoo and Prime Time. This is the TBT on ESPN3.